Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. So, today I'm talking about the evolution of the N word. Now, young blacks, the YNs as they're calling themselves now, say they have taken back the word. The N word is a word that has caused a lot of pain, embarrassment, and humiliation for black people in generations past, because that was what it was designed to humiliate, degrade, and demean black people. But somehow, in the way that only Black Americans can do, they flipped the script and now they say they've taken back the word and they use the word and they do use it. And they say they've taken it back. So there has been an evolution of the N word so that now they say that all the time. Black Americans, young blacks, YNs, say that and they don't think anything about it, but they don't want other people to say it. They don't want the people who created the word to say it, at least not to them, as I have been told. Now, when I was growing up in my family, we could not use the word. We just could not. And I still don't use it really. Once in a while, I might say it, but it's not something that I grew up saying because it was forbidden in my household. So, anyway, in today's video, I came across this on TikTok because you can get some good information on TikTok. I came across this white man, and he is giving an entirely different take on the N word, and it just shows how far the N word has come. Now, I want you to tell me in the comment section if you think this is a good idea. Listen to the video, and then I'll come back and have a little something else to say.
A black person in my chair not too long ago called me the N-word. More specifically, he called me his N-word. You my N-word. It's never happened to me before. Never had a black person, definitely not at work, for sure. I don't think any time in my entire life has that ever happened. At the same time, he puts his hand out like this. You my N-word. Puts his hand out, and then my hand goes into his. So imagine one of these hands is black. And then the hands come together. It felt like a sonic boom was created. This warmth entered my body, and I felt like we solved racism. Just right then and there. Like, it was like everything's okay. We are cool AF. We're good. That's what it felt like. What did I do for him? I rushed his crown. So crowns normally are a 10-day turnaround, and he was traveling and had some commitments. Like, I got to have that sooner. And I was like, let me make a phone call. Have it back to you in 3 days. You my, boom, hand clasp, sonic boom, racism solved. So now I'm his ride or die. And I don't think he knows that. So black people, you want a ride or die white person, call him your N-word. It comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. Because now I'm not going to say the N-word. But I'm thinking about it. I shouldn't even be thinking about that. But I am thinking about it. And I know I shouldn't. But it's like you get into a club that you're never going to get into normally. But someone vouches for you, so you're in there. Now, you're in the club, but that doesn't mean you can act like a fool when you're in the club. You can't do that. You'll get kicked out of the club and never invited back. So I'm in the club, and I'm so excited, like I just don't know if I can behave myself. So that's the cost. But man, does it feel good. It might be the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Definitely in my career, for sure. Oh, you're a fellow for the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry? Oh, that's a nice certificate. Have you ever had a black person call you their N-word? No? Yeah, keep working hard. You'll get there. Trust me. Just keep working hard. It's the pinnacle of accomplishment. I don't even care about anything else. That's all I want. I want that more. What's the only thing better than having that happen once? Have it happen twice. So I think that means I have to rush crowns for all my black patients. Is that racist? I don't care. I don't care. I'm chasing that feeling. I'm solving racism one rushed crown at a time.
Oh boy, where do we start? So, this is a dentist who had a black patient who needed a crown. He said a crown turnaround is about 10 days, and that's about right. But this black person had to go out of town, so he needed his sooner. So he made a phone call and got the crown returned in 3 days. So the black guy, was so pleased that the doctor had got the job done, because who wants to go out of town and need with a crown? Maybe the tooth was broken. Who knows? Who knows what was wrong going on with that tooth? Um, so he was excited, and so the doctor had done him a favor. So he called the doctor my nigga, and the doctor said that's the greatest feeling he ever felt. Now y'all know they want to call you an N word to your face. And they don't want you to get upset about it, just like you don't get upset about it when a black person says it. At least black men don't, because they say that routinely. Many of them do. We already know white folk want to say the N word so bad they don't know what to do. Now, they don't want to just say it to another white person like they used to. They want to say it to a black person. I discovered that sometime back. They want to call you a nigger to your face, and they don't want you to get upset about it, like you're old friends or something. So this man got called the N word himself, and he felt like he's in the club. Now, he has some more videos out there. He actually has one where he says he actually used the N word. So I might do that video later. But my question is, can black people really take back the N word in peace? And I'm saying no, you can't take it back in peace, because white people want to say that word so bad they'll go to a whole concert of a rapper who uses the N word so they can jump up in the crowd and scream the N word. That's how much they want to say it. Um, the word has evolved, and maybe it doesn't have the same sting that it used to have. You let me know whether or not it does. For me, it doesn't, because I don't use it. I'm not around anybody that uses it. But I think I mentioned in another video a few weeks ago, I was in Best Buy, and some Latinos of all people were in the store screaming out the N word, to the point that I went to management and complained. Now, living here in the South around white people, they don't do that. They don't come out into public places yelling the N word. Now, they might start doing it now because this Trump administration is really empowering them to do things that they wouldn't normally do. But I will just say that a white person coming up to a black person yelling the N word, I think that is where most black people will draw the line. Like, you can say it at home among your friends, at your clan meeting, at your snake handling church, but don't say it to me. So they want to say it. But I guess the next best thing is to have a black person say that you are their N word. Well, anyway, y'all, we're living in some interesting times, and all we can do is roll with the tide, go with it, and hope for the best. But this does say a lot about us as a people, that you cannot use that word to degrade us in the way that has been done in the past. And I think that's a good thing. And the YNs use it, and they don't even think anything about it. But still, it is off limits to certain people. And even though I don't endorse the public consumption of the word, I do think it means something that black people fight back by saying, you are not going to use this word to demean me and diminish me. Now, I don't know how all of this is going to work out over time, but if it was left up to me, the word would be deleted for all time. But this dentist says it was an amazing feeling for a black person to call him his N word. Now, what do y'all think about that? Let me know. Thanks for listening. And as always, have a great day.